Listen, listen.
G'day, g'day. Here we go. So before the stream begins, I want to kind of explain what this is all about. Hang on, I have my stream audio on. I have the stream audio on. Just had to make sure everything was good. Can I see the chat? I do have it open on the pop-up. G'day, Dwake Awaken. G'day, Red Turbo 13. Glad you're here early. G'day, Magician Rabbit Supremacy. So, I don't know how I'm going to go about this. So basically what I've set up is that this is going to be like a YTP breakdown because going to be real with you guys, I won't be doing YTPs much anymore. Like I'm coming to the end of my whole YTP career. I'm in the twilight basically. G'day everybody. So basically what I'm thinking of doing is that you guys, I want to share some secrets, some trivia, some fun ideas and stuff because I had an idea a while ago to do like a little documentary series. But obviously, since I want to actually like focus on stuff that I really, really want to do and not just have myself rehashing all this old trivia, I thought I'd start doing live streams of breaking it down. So, and this also includes reactions. You can get to see me react to my own work. But before we get that started and before you guys request which one you guys have questions about, g'day, Dorito, g'day, Gamer of Bravery, I want to tell you guys something important. This stream I did, 13 days ago. It's a stream that you guys really enjoyed, and I'm very happy about that. But there is one problem. There's a copyright in dispute for this video. And basically that means that there's a likely chance that you will not see this video again. You will not see this live stream. So I recommend that if you guys want to see this live stream, if you guys want to see my reactions to episode 6 and 7 of the Treehouse of Horror 4 collab, go watch this after the stream, whenever, because the dispute, it's still in progress. I don't know how many days it has left. I think about 20 days. But once that one's out, and I'm like 90% sure they'll reject the claim because it was something sent in by Fox. In the little data that they show you, they gave me a select amount of time, and this was for unnamed show, which obviously is The Simpsons. So they sent a claim about that. I edited the part where they said that it was claimed, and then they claimed a whole entirely different section of the video. So I don't want to go in and keep editing the stream constantly to try and appease these Fox overlords. I'm disputing that shit, but I'm like 90% sure that it won't work. I'm hoping it does. I'm hoping because I do like to have my stuff up, but yeah, just want to give you guys a heads up. But as well, I believe that you guys know Nisox Kirasami. I believe that she has archived this live stream, and if I'm not entirely sure, so please go DM her or something saying, "Hey, have you archived this live stream?" Because I would like to keep this up. This was a very fun live stream. One can download the stream too. That'll probably take a long time. Okay, back on main. Yeah. So basically, I just want to let you guys know about that. Get that sorted out. So this is going to be pretty much freelance. So the question is this: which YTP do you want to see me react to? Which one? And I'm hoping to give some trivia or something about it. Let's go, 51. What's up? Which one? It can be any one of these. This is how it's gonna work. You guys select one. Guys select one that you prefer. Dwake Awaken says the Simpsons movie one. Homer J. Stupid and the Broken Nails. This hit 10K recently. Not too long ago. Alright. We're looking at Homer J. Stupid and the Broken Nails first. Alright, I'm looking and I'm seeing Homer and the Broken Nails first. Toxic Gaming says Ren and Stimpy. I would like to go into that one. That was an early one. But I think we're saying Homer J. Stupid and the Broken Nails. So I made this YTP for the Simpsons movie collab that Isaiah did back in June 4th, and it came out on August 17th. And this YTP got such a good reaction. It was honestly unbelievable. You see all the favorites of them. Panties and caviar would be interesting to look at. Ooh, At the same time though, that video is age restricted, so I don't know if that'll get the live stream restricted. But anyways, oh Jesus, okay. So I'm gonna react to this first. If there's anything, I'll point out some stuff along the way. But if you guys have any questions about it, because this is a breakdown, you guys get to see the master at work. You guys get to pick my brain about certain decisions I made, certain jokes I did, how I made some stuff. I have the original vague files for this too, but I'm yapping. I'm yapping. Yap, yap. Let's go. I'll point out some stuff along the way. So it'll be very stop-start. I just don't. This was not done at the start. This was later. Do I? Alright. Firstly, to begin, this whole bit with Green Day, this was the first thing I did for this YTP. I was invited to the Simpsons movie collab back in February or January somewhere, and right then I was working on other stuff because 2022 was not only just focused on YTPs but doing like mini animations as well. So this was put on the back burner, but I did this little mini bit in February about from there, and from that point on I didn't really touch it until about April or May after I finished my Hey Mr. DJ animation, which is like one of the first proper animations I ever did. Bit of production trivia there.
So sad.
This bit I put in a preview for something. I think it was for the... I think I put that preview in for a Q&A I did.
Try something new. I'm gonna call on one of you. Don't call on me. Now the word of Jesus dwells within you. Come out. Let your what is it, man? The good Lord is telling me to kill you. Now the word of God. Let the Lord's light shine upon you.
I do want to throw a fun fact about this. What was that sinking ship from? So that is from Hidden in the Sand. Do you guys know Hidden in the Sand, Tally Hall? So during this time, I think I was on a Tally Hall kick, and I found this awesomely animated music video for Hidden in the Sand. And that's basically where the sinking ship comes from. So basically, if you guys haven't seen this music video, basically there's like a bird that pokes a hole through the ship and everyone just loses their shit. Here it is. And that's where the ship is from. And everyone just loses their shit and they just try to kill each other and that. Like some Titanic type beat. And this is specifically where it's from, right here. This bit here. You remind me of Barney's Perverted and Awful Fawful and Sin Tragedy. Thank you. Those are some awesome people. I have, I was a big Fawful fan when I started doing all this crazy stuff. But what I was going to say, this little bit here was, this is AEW related. CM Punk and MJF, those are the two people there. They were going to have like this, what is this? Was it do they call it a dog collar match? I think that's what it was. They had it at Revolution, and then some guy did this artwork, which was like suggesting a bunch of sexual tension between the two, and I thought it would be a funny thing to add.
What? I'm in jail now, and I'm mad at the jail. Copyright 2006.
I do want to give some quick fun facts here. So this is a reference to Bill Wirtz, but there's a couple of. I found, if I can pause it. So that's from that. You guys may know where that's from. That's from the meme that's like, hello, hi Jew, sup Jew. That's where it's from. I saw like a whole meme about it. That's a picture of Mike Love. That is from an NOFX poster, and that's a scene from a panty and stocking manga, which I used a lot of manga stuff for the big old panty and stocking YTP I did.
Copyright 2006. Hey, y'all, come look at this.
I'll put that on Twitter. That's a reference to a... what is it? It was a reference to... this is some deep shit. This is a reference to a video by the Future Heads. The song Decent Days and Nights. This is a reference to this. I don't know if there's a good quality version of this music video. Here it is. This is what it's a reference to. I don't know when I found this music video, but it was really cool, and I thought I'd reference it. You can see where the reference comes from all the like the triangles and the type deals here. Yeah, you see the triangles there on the side. Song is Read a Book by They Might Be Giants. It's one of my favorite jokes from this YTP. This next mini scene, I did this impromptu. This is one of my favorite scenes that I've ever done in a YTP. Also, I'm not entirely sure if this was the original choice for the song. I think there might have been a different choice, but I'll have to go back into my VEG files and see. Right there is a... If I go back a little bit, please go back. That is a character I made back when I was just starting doing digital drawing. Also next to it is an AIM Kid music video. That's the most British road I've ever seen. I mean, yeah, true. This one, that little dog there on the side was called Spazzle. And Spazzle appeared in a music video called Because, which I am not a fan of. I made that. It was a little animation I did back in June. I think after I finished this.
Wait a minute, I'm still in the I've got a whole list. Take out Hoyle. I hate the weeds. Big vortex.
Whoop. This one's also a good one. This is a reference to... I pointed this out on Twitter when I dropped this. This is a reference to my first ever YTP I did for Isaiah. And any of Isaiah's collabs. It was the 3x3x3. I'm going to show you the exact thing for it. I pointed this out on Twitter too, but I can't be bothered getting the tweet up. This one is a classic. An old classic. I think it's one of my few good Filmora YTPs. But where is it at? Is it here? Here. So this is the original. I may or may not. I can check.
Come on out a little farther. Came out a little farther.
Watch it, Coney.
So that's the original, and I wanted to copy it for this.
Watch it, Coney.
It's much more smoother, but like you can, because it's not Filmora, but you can tell the influences there. The S-Shake watermark though. Yeah. This wasn't even S-Shake, because this was Filmora. This was some sort of... I don't even know what kind of effect it was. Do you have more pictures of Spazbooks because? I do. I can try and find some. It was a character that I pretty much abandoned not long ago, but I do have images like this one right here. This is mid 2022. You see how disproportionate the characters are. This was a character I made called Specs. And there's a couple more Spazzle ones. This was the original I used. This was made back. This was like concept art. I did this before, like while I was working on the DJ music video. And there's a couple more here, but I don't know if it'll load. If it'll load, that would do me some big favors. Takes ages for my like drawing file thing to load. Well, while that loads, I'm going to continue on with this. Oh, I've been waiting to point this reference out. Back here, teenage hormones activating. So this was a reference to, obviously, if you know Nisox Kurosami, experiences sore-headed teenage hormones. That was a direct reference to this. This is one of my favorite YTPs that I've ever seen. This is my favorite one. I think I said in a Q&A video that this was my favorite YTP. It's so fucking good. It's so good. Still, I don't think anything can touch this YTP, to be honest. But Nisox says that it's not her favorite, and for reasons that she stated in here, which you can read about. But I don't care. I love this YTP so much. And that's what it... Yeah, 51 knows what it's at, bro. Yes, true. It was a big influence on me going on into like 2021 and stuff. This was fun to do. When I do these big scenes, I always get worried if I'm doing enough editing for it. That's supposed to say suck my dick. I don't think it was clear enough.
You don't know shit.
This person talking here is a friend of mine called Dumb and Low.
Oh shit about global
warming. It's from this video, I believe, called Race for the Piston Cup, which I cameo in. Race for the Piston Cup. Also, interestingly, just like Nisox isn't a big fan of this video, where is it? My friend Dumb and Low, he isn't a big fan of this video, I don't think, and he's told me why. Where is it at? I think it's here.
Wells is number 42. That car's number 38.
Well, I'm sorry. How should I know that Cal Weathers out of all other drivers is number 42?
He literally lives right down across the street.
I don't know what part it's at.
I wonder what Tom's is up to. Now is that I want to be... Oh, I could even be...
Sounds nice, Thomas, but I don't think the people at NASCAR would take tank engines as new rookie race drivers.
Yeah, well, shut the fuck up, Percy. I shouldn't even be listening to you. You don't know shit about NASCAR.
There you go. You don't know shit about global warming. And that's where I got that from. And also, if you guys don't know Dumb and Low was also the legend behind the YTP the D's video, which I reacted to in my YTP request stream. He is the legend behind this. I love Dumb and Low. Absolute legend. I'm not a fan of this scene. This is also Tally Hall playing. This is Good Day. One of my favorite Tally Hall songs.
My dad's a musician. Is he? I'm in love with this.
You're a Nazi.
That'd be so fucking ridiculous.
The music playing there is from Monument Mythos, if anyone knows what that is.
Don't be an arse. Fucking skateboard.
I love doing the gag for this.
Would you like for me to get naked for you?
I also love this gag because it actually ensured in the collab that this would not be cut. Leo Can Video is another legend. True as hell. I was asked by a friend, and by friend I mean Nisox, what this was. I love Donkers. I did this randomly. That character there is a character called Tux Cat, no longer being drawn anymore. I'm not very OC based anymore when I do my drawings. It's more about how I feel, more about feelings than making OCs. Song here is here's a fun fact, but I just want to tell you the song is the theme to The Adventures of Leno and Woodley, a show that I was exposed to when I was a kid. But that little thing is the Love Child TV opening, which was played in its entirety for Automind. I kind of forgot I kind of forgot that I put this in, but also, little side note, what Love Child TV was supposed to be was some sort of like media, mixed media thing. It was supposed to be a thing where I'd ask creators, hey, could you make something? It was like a mini like festival type thing, like like off the air. I'd say like off the air. It's supposed to be something like that. G'day, Saber Padawan. Visuals are absolute dope. Did you use After Effects? I have never used After Effects. I have never used it. I've never used it for a YTP. I've gone on there to try and learn things, but nah, never have I ever used it in a YTP. Zach De La Rocha of Rage Against the Machine right there. What that is, this has a bit of a dark story behind it. So that on the left is New Jack, that on the right is Vic Grimes. This is a match where they were doing like some sort of scaffold match. And Vic Grimes falls and lands on New Jack's head and he nearly kills him. So that's what this was. And the story behind this is that both of these two, they got into another scaffold match and New Jack almost killed Vic Grimes. There's a whole story about it. Also feels weird getting Walter White in here after I just finished Breaking Bad. I finished the finale for Lena just last night. Oh, it was so good. Here's the villains playing. Oh, bro, I am probably so fucking hypocritical when I say I don't like cam head jokes. I still find this funny. So the artwork here is something by Jake II, who was very close with Camhead. They're definitely not anymore. Jake hates his guts. And I decided to do this because the Camhead stuff was still fresh. It was still new, and I thought I'd just throw in some random gag because I thought it'd be funny. You know, nowadays, I rag on people for making Camhead jokes, but I forgot that I'm guilty. I'm guilty as charged, boy. The only thing is that mine is actually funny. No, I'm just kidding. I also love doing this. I actually had to halve this. I remember going on a trip to Tassie. So I only did about up to here? About up to Fame. Yeah, about up to here. These last two, I think, were done after I came back from the trip. There's a lot of gags there. I think my favorite gag here, if I go back, is the fucking Nico Amalata video where he meets up with the leader of the KKK. You can also see Joe Biden going for the fucking ice cream truck. Animation. I remember Crash Fan asked me, "Yo, you're doing animation for this?" This was like some demon dude I made on the fly. I don't know why I did this, but it makes for a funny little side gag.
This is the worst day of my life.
Fuck you.
If you need assholes. Hell no.
Oh, well, allow me to retort.
My boys.
Chris Chan. That was about the time where he was under arrest for incest.
You got the Jesus Christ. Fishing might be more fun with
The black people. No. Let it shine.
Grimes Moon. So I'm gonna go into a very detailed story about this. I told you this was gonna be pause, motherfuckers, but I did in my YTP. This is also Simpsons based. In my YTP, normal was never an option. Frank Grimes appears as the moon. He appears as the moon in that this was the first time I did any like crazy scene. I don't even know why I made this. You made for this YTP that you unfortunately had to cut for the video. That's a good question. I'll get into that at the end. Make sure to remind me at the end. But there we go. Frank Grimes is the moon here. And he comes in and tries to take Homer. But first, before that, you guys know Super Idiot Man? He does like SpongeBob edits. He's been in the Triask collab. Super Idiot Man, he did an entry called the Kang's computer, which people really hated when it came out. I don't understand why. Kang has a new computer. I didn't ask him to do this, but he did a gag where Frank Grimes is the mood appears. He didn't have to do this. He didn't have to do this, but out of the kind of his heart, he put this in, and then he gets hit by a fucking Tron motorcycle. And then I decided to double reference this by putting it in the Double Homer Cult Catastrophe YTP, one of my most well-known YTPs ever. I decided to double down on this by putting Frank Grimes hit with the Tron motorcycle. I love this little back and forth. It's almost like a tennis in a way. But that's the story behind that gag there as it returns for this. You can barely see it though. My one regret is that I wish I could have made that more clearer to see. They're supposed to say stripper pole. Leo can video appearing there.
People. If we don't do that,
Kinda lost my train of thought.
No, I mean...
Agreed. So here's the bottom line.
What you gonna do?
Not bad.
Had to make sure I could get the AIM kid shout in there.
Get off this...
Lisa's got a gay friend that she'll...
My brother fucking loves that joke. When I showed him this YTP for the first time, he lost his shit at molest.
Lisa's got a gay friend that she'll...
Molest. This is half-assed. I could have done this better. Crash zoom joke. This is one of my favorite parts of the Y2P. Also, if you guys didn't catch this, I think this says, I love making random ass changes. I love making your eyes bleed with random ass changes to the composition at large. What's that one WWE clip where Flanders kick butt? It was like Wesley Meltdown. Oh, it was one where... Oh, here it is. This is where it's from.
Guys, not right now. Not right now. I just need to talk. Oh no!
So about this time, Wesley's tag partner got fired for some bullshit. And they were doing the storyline where he was trying to go on his own. The law of TOC is canonically non-linear. True? True? Back to this.
One dumb and one smart.
From Super Wog, that line is. And here we go. Here's the change. This YTP introduced me to Check Yes Juliet and it has become one of my... Oh, yo! That's fucking sick. Yo, that's awesome. Yo, I'm glad I could introduce you. Fun fact about that, I only knew about Check Yes Juliet because I saw a group of high school kids who did music play that at like a little mini concert they had at lunch. And I thought it was a nice song, so I thought I'd throw it in. Here's the big scene. What I like to do with my YTPs is that like I like having it be like joke chaos and then have like a super serious theme. This is one of my favorite Monkeys songs, by the way. Go listen to this. It's called As We Go Along. It is adorable. Pause. This is a reference to, if I go to back to the double... Oh, wait, no, it's right here. Best part in the entire collab. Damn, thank you. This is a reference to this bit. This is a reference to this. I try to do this verbatim, everything here. You can see Bimbo there. You can see the Macintosh plush moon. You can see John Lennon. You can see the thing. You see the palm tree, the Ku Klux crab. Anything else? The eye. Can you see the eye? The eye's there somewhere. I think it's hidden by this. I couldn't redo this verbatim. I tried to get all of my old assets, I think, but I couldn't get all of them. So, like, that palm tree you see is different. Back to this. That little bird, that's from the Listen video, which is the same place where the little blonde guy comes from. That was also referenced in this. Whoa. There it is, the bird. There it is, in that same spot. I love doing the composition to this, it was great. Could have done that better though, the little twirl. But that's perfectionist me. This is my hand here, doing the claw. This was a Mark Twain quote. I knew about Mark Twain from They Might Be Giants, so I went and tried to find a Mark Twain quote. Thank you, Dwight. This is Strange Fruit. I'm still debating the choice for this. Because the original Strange Fruit... Oh, firstly this. I don't like this bit. I think that's super cringe, to be honest. But I'm debating the choice. I will think I'll always question the choice of why I used Strange Fruit. Because Strange Fruit is a song about black people being lynched. It's because that was made during the time where, you know, there was that whole thing of, you know, black people trying to get rights and stuff like that. And there would be all these unnecessary killings and lynchings of black people. And that's why that song was made. And it was sung by Billie Holiday, an African American. And I'm debating why I chose Strange Fruit. I don't know why I chose Strange Fruit. I think because I think because I could try and like alter the context of it by having that ending bit of Strange Fruit. But I do want to tell you guys this. The upcoming Treehouse of Horror 4 thing continues on where this left off. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. So that's Homer J. Stupid and the Broken Nails. There was a question. Were there any big parts that you made from this YTP that you had to unfortunately cut? Now that's something I don't know. I'm pretty sure that everything that I've did for this YTP made it in. Nearly everything I did, and the only things that would have missed out would probably be just some random jokes that I chose not to. But before then, I also just do want to show you one more spazzle drawing, if I can find it. The little, yeah, here, spazzle. I did this after I finished the Because music video. I haven't drawn this guy in, I think, a solid year, and I don't think I'll draw him again. But what was I doing? I'm gonna go through my vague files quickly, and I'm gonna see if I can track down if there's any deleted scenes. This is what this is the complete breakdown. Right, I have two Simpsons movie collabs vague files. There's one called Less Lag 2. I also want to make sure that I don't like spoil any special Treehouse of Horror 4 stuff. I'm trying to keep that as big of a secret as possible. But yeah, do you guys have any more questions while I skim through these vague files trying to see if there were any secret deleted scenes? Remember, you guys get to pick my brain. That's what this is all about. And I'd say after I skim these vague files, we'll get to the next request. But before that, any questions about this YTP? This is a big one. You guys responded to this very well when this came out. Like, best entry to the collab. Hour of poop, Tim and Eric, a fourth out of chart. One of the craziest compliments I've ever received. Absurd amount of energy, outperformed skills. You knocked this out the park. Like, this is big deal. You guys really like this YTP. So if there's anything at all you guys have questions about, now's the time. Now's the time. So I just have to move the thing there. Now's the time while these vague files load. Clock is ticking. Clock is ticking. That's what it's all about. God, these vague files take forever. No questions? Am I missing them? No. No questions? Oh, something just came in. How did you make your old watermark? That's a good question. So it actually, uh, it is it's from my intro. I did an intro, and I basically just took that, and so this was the first time I ever had like a proper intro. This is the first ever time I did the listen intro, and I just took this and I put it as the watermark. And that was my watermark for like 3 years. I don't even know how long. I think 2 years. But yeah, and this was basically just I did this edit either in Vegas or Photoshop. Questions are probably going to be answered in the vague files. All right, ignore all that. There are some missing files here. So hopefully not too many. I haven't done too much moving except to delete stuff to save space. 249 vague assets. Let's check it out. Here's the thumbnail, creation of the thumbnail. Oh, where'd it go? Oh no. I don't know if I did that. What's this for? What's this section here? Ah, yes. This was how I made it, I think. I don't know. Yes, this was how I made it. And then I edited it in post with some chromatic aberration effects, as you can see. So that's how I made the thumbnail. That's interesting. Any stuff here? Oh, this was for the bit. That was also for the bit. That one bit with hell by the squirrel nut zippers. This is all that is. I'm looking through the vague files now, and it doesn't look like anything's like, you know. Looks like everything made it in so far. But this is the less lag Vegas file, so this is not a deleted scene. This was something I made for Twitter.
Found it, Chief.
That appeared in a compilation. That was unrelated to this. Strange bit of fruit. This is all just behind the scenes of how I made the big ending. Anything here? One's the loneliest number. That scene. What's this? Oh, that's the gag with. Yeah, that's the gag when the dude kicks the thing. What's this? Oh, that was also for the part where Homer gets really pissed. So that's less lag too, and it's called less lag because it was very laggy working on this because of how many assets, so I had to move it to something else. Behind the scenes here, just writing down what I wanted to include. Typing down, not writing. Intro there. This all made it in. I cut this up into sections and rendered it into sections and then put it all together. What's this bit here? Billy Joel. Yeah, that's all a part of the thing there. That's also part of it. That also. These are mostly just assets. I'd say that nearly everything I did actually made it in. What's this?
Kill him if he's wearing.
You can't
Kill him if he's wearing. We found a friff.
Yeah, that's assets. Yeah, I honestly think everything made it in. Check Yes Juliet as well. Also, this is interesting though.
Run, baby!
Oh no, that's just like some error there. What's this bit? Oh wait, there was something that didn't make it in.
Number 3.
Easy does it, make up something to
This is a secret deleted scene, motherfuckers. Kids with guns. That was originally supposed to be in the collab somewhere. I didn't finish that though. I completely forgot about that scene. Alright, anything here? Not just bonuses. Bonuses. Yeah, I'd say only that scene made it. Yeah, only that scene was deleted. which is I'm pretty proud of that because a lot of stuff that I've done goes through multiple stages and gets lost along the way. Hang on, let me just. So yeah, to answer your question, Mr. Dorito5, that is to answer your question. There's the only deleted scene that came out of this. If there's no more questions, beforehand though, I'm gonna quickly take a break and I will be back in a second. I'm gonna put some music on. Okay, we are back. I'm on Google. So I'm guessing that there's no more questions about this. So I'll just leave my overall thoughts on this YTP. Creator's note. This was so good, especially at a time where I was like just coming back from doing other stuff. I'm really happy with this. Of course, there's stuff that needs improving, but that's like with anything. I think with anything I do, I always say, oh, there's something that I could have done a bit better. But honestly, I'm really proud of this. I'm glad that it's out there in the world and that everyone responded to it so positively. This is the third YTP ever of mine to hit 10K, which is a big freaking deal. But yeah, I'd say that's about it for this one. So back to the control room. First of all, I just want to quickly check my audio. I will always be paranoid about my audio. How are we looking? Which is, yep, that's pretty good. All right, next one. as my thing is fucking over. Hang on. Any requests for the next one? Anything out of these? It's a big pile of YTPs. I think I have like 50. There's 50 to go through. Look at all those juicy YTP goodness just waiting. Answers waiting. Questions waiting to be answered. Look at all this stuff. But yeah, guys, it's your move now. I've shown you the BTS for not homocatastrophe, but the movie YTP. It's your guys' call. What's next? What do you want me to sink my teeth into? Panties and caviar? Now, there's one. Now, I'm going to say this now. I don't think I can do an entire full depth analysis, and the reason for that being is that the video got age restricted. So for those reasons, I don't want this live stream to be age restricted because I will be fucking pissed. I'm going to check my alt account because I did post a 2022 version. Here's somewhere. Yeah, 2022 car. I'll see if this got age restricted. It didn't. Now, I don't even know where to begin with this YTP, honestly. I have no idea. So it's a very big one to go into because of how complex the whole thing of it was. And it's kind of hard because I can't properly tell you like everything about it because age restrictions. But I don't know. I'll try and crack into it if I can. I don't know how I'm going to go about this, though. I don't know how I'll go about cracking into this. I think what I will do is that I will go... First of all, I'll give you the backstory to this, I think. So, back in 2021, I believe, there was this dude who I've forgotten the name of who wanted me to work on a panty and stocking YTP. That's what we're going with here, but the dude got cancelled. But before then, I said I didn't really want to do this because I was taking a break. And back in early 2022, late 2021, I tried to start this up again. But then what happened was that I could never really find any interest to do it, or I was always preoccupied with something else. And there are lots of cuts. I really want to like do an in-depth thing about this, but I really don't know how to go about it because there's so many things. Like there was lots of deleted scenes. There was a lot of different changes that were made. There were about 5 different vague files that exist, and Panties and Caviar, it had like 5 different titles. There was Panty and Stocking Go Underground. There was Sea Shanties of Lithuania. There were at least about... There were a lot of titles. There was even a different title for this as well, like... But overall, in 2022, Panty and Stocking was confirmed to be returning for another season. It was confirmed by Studio Trigger. And so Nisox got me and a dude by the name of Rust Motherboard, to jump in on an idea of making a mini Panty and Stocking collab, which was what got me to make this. And then what happened was that the project was cancelled due to mental health reasons. Nisox Kirasami closed the project. And then I decided to go on my own and finish this, which was how this cut came out. This was the original version that was supposed to be released as a part of the Phoenix James World Tour, I believe. But I didn't like this version. I really don't like this version for many, many reasons. And I said, yeah, I dislike this version. I showed it to friends, and then like I had the same sentiment as my friends did, is like this wasn't really the best. and I was very disappointed because I'd put so much time into it. So I dropped it. I came back in November to do it, and I restarted the whole collab, which was how this final version came about, which is very, very long, very lengthy. I wish I could get into all of it because there's some really interesting things in here, but age restrictions kind of stopped me from doing that. But this is how this came out. One thing I will go into though, because I don't think these have been age restricted, there's some bonus jokes. I did the original cut, I deleted some of the jokes, and then I also made bonus jokes, and I can go into the bonus jokes because I don't think they have been age restricted. I have to go into my YouTube studio for this one. Bonus jokes, I think it was. It's an unlisted video, or a private one. I gotta go find it. It was made back in 2022. I think it's unlisted. Where all new jokes. I made this in 2023 actually. It's private. But these are the bonus jokes that I made while I was working on trying to get the whole collab together. These come unwatermarked, by the way. So let's go through these.
Nothing. Yeah, I love this shit. What's happened so far?
Ahoy! It just...
Man, please. Stage made of panties.
We die out here. We're gonna die. How'd things go last night?
This was all just freelance stuff that I made because I had worked on doing about 4 episodes each, and all this stuff is just bonus. And these are my favorite jokes in the. This is my favorite jokes in the original video because this was made during a time where I wasn't trying to pressure myself, and these were just really fun to do. The stress of trying to finish this was off at this point. So it was just me freelancing and going for it.
Welcome to the gun show. And the rest of the room is all about us.
This was a cool thing to do. For this, I just try to find a bunch of like cursed images of Penny and Stocky. This bit here is from a GTS wrestling video. I'm going to show you this right now. It's really funny. I laugh every time. What is it? Jimmy Carjack does. So, for context, this dude in a mask had to go to the hospital, and this other dude just gets him out of the car and beats the shit out of him.
Whoa! Whoa, what is that? Whoa! Whoa! You
It's just screaming my neck.
Jimmy, leave him alone. The man's got a concussion for crying out loud. Jesus.
Just chugs him into the goddamn can. And that's where this comes from.
God damn it, what is that pole? And you start walking up it like, God damn it, what is that pole? So you just keep going higher and higher until, guess what?
That's the dude I used to know who turns out was faking cancer. Also, that My Little Pony Season 1 complete collection thing comes from my first ever YTP I ever did. So let me go back to that and show you the original. Whoop! I'll have to go by oldest. Where is it? This YTP sucks. This is my first one I ever did, and it sucks. Alright, here it is. YouTube.
Or C.
My Little Pony Season 1 complete collection!
That's my voice, by the way.
Oh my god.
And that's where that comes from. That thing you just saw was from a spilling the milk thing where they watched Penny and Stocky and they couldn't believe what they had seen.
Get this. I fucked up your mom.
Oh, I forgot I did that joke. I don't know if that was in the original.
I think you meant to say factory.
That's what I said.
No, you said factory divisions, but it's just factory division without the F.
How many fucking strokes do we have to get?
I don't know.
Fun fact about this, way too ambitious idea. I wanted this to be animated. And I'm glad I didn't do that. Because I don't know how it would have turned out. It probably would have turned out ugly as shit. I like this version. It's just silly. This was an edit of a joke from the original version that I didn't like. These are new jokes as well.
Hi, I'm James DeWeese.
Fuck off, you leg humper. I'm a goddamn. It's not my fault you look like
Fuck
Hitler.
you.
That means you're
Dead.
Way out.
Just, gosh darn.
Chill the fuck out. I gotta get my lady ass.
This is a reference to the TMG. Put your hand inside the puppet head music video. Let me get. Oh wait, I don't know if I could actually play it because I might get copyrighted, but like I might legit get the video taken down. But this is the original music video this is based off of. And just imagine, put your head inside a puppet head, put your head inside a puppet head. Just imagine that's playing over this.
Panty and virgin.
Kalamazoo. That little bit there, the thing that says Kalamazoo, that's based off of a scene from Crash Zoom YTP. Here we go. Where is it? Oh no, that's from Automon. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It's here somewhere. It's yeah, there it is. That's where the Kalamazoo is from. Oh my god. 360p quality. Love it. Right, there we go. Kalamazoo. That's where that's from. Try to redo it verbatim. I might have used also the original green screen I made for it.
Equity and equality. The end result we all.
This was an interesting scene.
Live in misery, that is desire.
That scene there's from a music video for The Real Thing. Music video for The Real Thing by Russell Morris.
Or malicious. Here are a few examples.
Also, if you don't know what that is X's little monologue that he does after the Look at Me music video.
Absolutely full of crap.
This was a cool scene, but that was a re-edit. I forgot I did this as well. No, I remember this. Obviously what do you call it? Obviously a spoof of the Baby Hotline music video by Jack Stauber. I think what mostly this was just me making random, like, crazy scenes. This was a re-edit of something from the original cut. Damn. That shit is fucking risky as hell. Putting that shit up on a Y2P. That is so risky. This was also a re-edit of something? Or... no, I don't think this made it in the original. That was also risky because YouTube is very, very strict on fight videos. So I don't think... I'm not sure if that... I don't think it was put into the collab, but I think it was put into my own. And... is there anything else? I was going to say one more thing. I forgot what it was. I think, yeah. Oh, wait, this bit. This is a reference also to Crash Zoom. I'll go back to it. One of the very first scenes. I tried to recreate it verbatim. Yeah, tried to recreate it exactly. It's not exact. You can clearly see. But the intention was there. So I think what this little thing was that it was just some... I think it was just me in my spare time just making a bunch of new drug jokes and gags for the collab that was currently in progress. And I think that's all I can really show for this one. I can go into other stuff, but right now I think that's all I'm going to show. If I ever do another one of these streams, I could probably go into it if you guys request it. So, yeah, sorry, that's about all I can really show for that. Unless I go back into vague files and go see some other deleted stuff. But yeah, do we have more requests? Any more requests for the YTP breakdown? We got J Stoop in the Broken Nails, that's been done. Pennies and Caviar's half done, because age restrictions, I can't do it fully. To protect this live stream, I'm doing this out of the, for your guys' best interest, to get replay value out of this bitch. Any other ones? The Parappa YTP, that's a good one. What are we saying, Parappa YTP? We're gonna go this one? This came out directly after Home and J Stoop and the Broken Nails. A few days later, I finished this YTP. This is one of my favorite ones I've done. Holds up pretty well. Can you do one of the Crash Zoom YTPs? Oh, I don't know. We got Crash Zoom or Parappa the Disaster. Which one? Which one? Parappa? We saying Parappa? Alright, Parappa first. Let's go. G'day, Maris K. Welcome to the stream. So, Parappa the Disaster. Because of the age restrictions. Shame, since I think it's your best work. Yeah. Personally, overall, I'm still kind of iffy about the Pennies and Caviar YTP. I'm still iffy about it because of how pulverized I felt after I did the original and how, like, this... I gotta say, I was really, really disappointed with myself. But I'm guessing over time, of course, that shit gets rectified, but I think it's alright, honestly. I thought it was solid. I'm just glad that I could finish the collab. That's what I'm really proud of. The collab and having not only my stuff, but everyone's stuff in there. It was great. But quick context. I did a thing called 10 Friends, 10 Sources. Oh, geez. Big comment there. I did a thing called 10 Friends, 10 Sources, which I didn't finish because I didn't really want to do all the other sources. It was 10 Friends, 10 Sources was I'd get all my really close friends to suggest me YTP sources. And I did this because I was in a funk. I didn't want to do YTPs anymore, and I wanted to get back into the groove. So Parappa the Disaster was one of the things that came out of that, but it also had an interesting production schedule, and I'm going to go through that as we watch. Let's go. I loved this one. I still have a soft spot for this one. I think it's my favorite one. Solid intro. There you go. Dumbman Low chose the source. I mentioned him earlier. Who is this? You may be asking. This is a character called Angelus. Get ready to see some fruity ass shit, because I'm about to show you who Angelus is. I did these characters back in 2022 randomly. I don't know what inspired them. And they were called Damon and Angelus. Angel and Demon. I don't... my drawing stuff thing will have to load. I'll show you some stuff with Angelus, but... Until that loads... This is a reference to the Alphabet of Nations music video. Quickly going into that. They Might Be Giants, Alphabet of Nations. Really good song. This is the original. How did I do? How did I do? Much more smoother. It's at a 60. I think this is like at a 30. Alright, my drawing thing is just now loaded so I can show you stuff about Angelus and this other character called Damon who doesn't appear in this YTP extravaganza. Alright, when did I make Damon and Angelus? Let's go through. Let me sift. Oh, what's this though? Beforehand, just an interesting thing. Was this no? That wasn't the first time. This was the first time I made these characters. The fucking PNG! Jesus Christ, where did this come from? I don't know why I called it that, but I don't know. These were two characters I just had in my mind, and then I gave them an update. Updated them. This is Angelus. That's Damon. Drew them again. The whole thing is that the whole joke between these two characters is that Damon is a demon and he finds Angelus really hot or something like that. That's the thing behind this. There are more ones I did later on time. This was in December. He's got a really weird looking human type hand there. What you reading? There's more. Let me go find it. Oh wait, quick bonus here. Spazzle. This was the last time I ever drew Spazzle. I hate this. I don't hate it. I dislike this one. I dislike that. I think I deleted that actually. I wasn't a big fan of it. But any more Damon and Angelus? There's this one I really like. This was from March. This was from April, I believe, or the end of March. It's a bit twisted, but I don't think I have drawn them since then. There's like one more little thing I did on paper, but apart from that, I think that's the last time I ever drew them. Man, I'm just going through my old drawing files now, and there's just so many big memories. This was I drew throughout the whole of 2023. I didn't stop drawing. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that was the last time I digitally drew Damon and Angelus, as far as I can remember. Well, let's get back to it. This is a reference to Beatles. Only a Northern Song. That's actual pictures of me back when I had long hair. Or I might have to go. I do want to go into the behind the scenes for this because you can't actually see anything that's going on in this section here. You can only really see angel dust. Let me see if I can go find this. Because it was a big, like... It was a massive background. But I couldn't get it fully into the scene. So I'll see if I can get it.
Here it is.
That quote's from Head. This bit here is from a WWE Titantron. Where is it?
Here it is.
That is from something called Biscuits and Gravy. No. What the fuck is that? It's from this, I think. Is this it?
Biscuits and gravy.
Yeah, this is the original. That's the original there.
Junior. Here it is. What? Did you decide?
Number 9, that's from Revolution 9.
We serve poop here, sir.
That's from a show called Wonder Chosen, which I was watching religiously back in 2022. The song here is Tapestry by Don McLean. This was one of the first things I think I did for Parappa. Meanwhile, I'm going to try and find this thing. Alright. Wait, real quick. Is there anything here I can talk about? Not really. That R thing is from Yu-Go by Dead Pirates. This is still one of my favorite jokes I've done.
There's no need to fear.
That's from GTS Wrestling. That's something I reference a lot. Sorry, I just really want to find this one thing. Oh, if I can find it. This original background that I used. I don't even know if I have my renders in here. Where are my renders? Oh, various renders and saves. Here we go. Is this... Alright, I'll have to wait for that. Gay icon, I referenced that in a later thing. You may know what it is. The song is St. Paul by Terry and Knight. This section here was inspired by a YTP by Pug Nippets. I don't even know if you call it a YTP, but it was really cool. I gotta remember what video it was. I think it was this one. Yes, it was. I just found this randomly from Knee Socks, I think it was. This bit here. Like this, like what is this? This is insane. How and why? Like this whole thing is just insane. And I just found this randomly by the off chance. How do you make something like this? And it like goes on like for ages. Was this also used for my Reaper Madness YTP? Ooh. Oh, that's a good question. Yes, it actually was. Yes, it was. I came back to this twice. And if you guys don't know what Nisox Kyosab is talking about, Reaper Madness, that was for the Treehouse of Horror 4 collab, which that video will be coming out sometime in May. That finished thing with all my compiled entries. Alright, let me see if I can find this original background that I'm talking about. Oh, but it's trapped in amongst all this other stuff. Let me see. Oh, this was also another YTP that I worked in sections. I didn't all do it straight. I worked on it in sections, so everything's kind of different. Alright, here it is. This is the original. There's a lot of things going on here. I don't know how I can describe this to you, but I want you guys to see it. It only goes for like a few milliseconds. There's so much stuff going on here. This is from Wonder Shows and this whole thing you see there. That is some sort of angel dust thing I found on Twitter. These are really badly drawn Parappa videos. Not Parappa videos, but Parappa things. I don't know, bro. But it was so chaotic. I wish I could have gotten this whole thing into the final video where it was clear and easy to see. But yeah, that pretty much explains that. Back to this.
I have crossed the cock, known the man, and the man. I know that the mighty powers strike me down. The mighty I have power enough to destroy jerkocks like you. Here we go.
I haven't seen much of Pug Nibbits. I've only seen that one little section. But like that was enough. That was all I needed.
I need to become a nerd.
Too bad your chances are slim.
That's the Wiggles cover of Elephant there.
You evil crusaders out.
I liked doing this section. That image of that's Rodney Allen Greenblatt with what is it, PJ there? Rodney Allen Greenblatt is the person who did all the character designing for Parappa. I just love this because the joke here was that Parappa will return after these messages, and then you literally see messages.
We need someone to buy a chocolate cake and someone to stop.
And how should we decide?
We'll choose fingers. Yes, I choose that.
This is one of the first jokes I think I did for Parappa because this appeared in a chopping block video.
Let's continue.
Alright, what's here? Whatever that is, that's seeing you top right, Nixox getting fucked. That was from something I saw on Twitter. Because some dude was like, "Oh my god, I love Nixox. Nixox is so amazing." Oh my god, knee socks is awesome. I just found that and I was like, okay, I'll just use this for whatever reason.
Oops. One more time. Oops. One more time. Oops. One more time.
Oh God!
That bit there was also this whole my dad's gonna fuck me section, I think is one of the first little sections I did. Quick section here, you see the Aim Kid influence coming back. I love her snatch. I don't know where that's from. That PJ. Oh, there was drugs there. I had no idea that was even there. Which audio reference was used for the hand scene? What's the hand scene? Hey, Sequa.
Oh God!
What's the hand scene? I'm confused. What's the hand scene? Oh, this? John Ken Pon? If you're referring to this is a scene from The Monkeys. My dad's gonna fuck me. Yeah. I don't even know what that's PG. Maris K, if you're referring to this scene, the audio reference is from The Monkeys. Yeah, it's from The Monkeys. So, they used to do like rock paper. It's from the television show. They like did this thing called rock paper scissors. I don't remember what exact episode it's from though.
Let's continue.
Back to the regularly scheduled rapping.
One more time. One more time.
Oh God!
Oh God, no! All right, what is going on here? So, don't even think of parking here. I don't remember that's from. You see all this rather that one says have violent gay sex. That was from that trend where it was like, yo, what relationship types do you like? Or whatever. It was like A and B thing. It was big in 2022. That's a zone drawing you're seeing in the right that I found by chance. A lot of the stuff I found by chance. That scene you're seeing in the middle with Sunny, that is a reference to Monty Python's Flying Circus. I hate this bit. I don't hate this bit. I say I hate a lot, but I say I think this bit could have came out better. You see a lot of this is a reference to the Everything You Know Is Wrong music video. There you see this dude pass by. His name is actually called Jedi Bob. So you see, is it Bob or Joe or Walter? Joe for Joe Biden, and Walter for this dude's name is Walter. He's called Gunther now. He was a wrestler. And you see Spazzle appearing again. This was behind the scenes. This was actually a comparison video where I showed like the improvements between these two. This was random. It's cool.
I can't believe it. My dad's gonna fuck me.
If you didn't hear that, cocks to suck. This audience thing. This has appeared in like 3 separate YTPs. I'm going to show you 2 or 3. Every single one that this appears in. Right now. Alright, so first one. What's it called? Twilight Time. I think this was the second one it appeared in. We're going to skim through this right now. Try to find where it is. I'd love to go into this one too. I love this one. Where is it at? I need to find it. Where is it at? I'm trying to remember where it was. Alright, after this. Yeah, there it is. Same image and everything. Same exact animation and everything. And just when you think... what was it called? Jokes. All new jokes. From what I just showed you, the audience thing appears in here too. Where is it? I must find it. I must let you guys know where this comes from. Yes, here we go. No, not here. Here. Look at that. That is Phoenix James at his finest right here. Alright, back to this.
How am I gonna pay for this car?
Try this rap.
Try this crap.
Try it.
Bill Wirtz reference there. Lots of things here. Just wanna... There's a lot of stuff here, so I'll only mention one thing. This little scene with the two dead people.
Try it.
This is from Unchien Andalou. I don't know how they did this, but this is genuinely terrifying. Unchien Andalou, I think it translates to an Andalusian dog. It has a very, very famous scene where a woman's eyeball gets sliced, which was used with special effects. This is just terrifying. This terrified me when I saw it for the first time. Like, I don't understand. It's not supposed to have an explanation, but like, bro, why you gotta do him like that? Why you gotta do me like that as the person watching this? Bro, who made this, bro? Fucking Salvador Dali, Luis Buñuel. I don't even know how to say that shit, but fuck you guys for doing that. You guys scaring the shit out of me.
Driver. Hey, it's me, Versace. What? Somebody shot me.
Tomorrow's the big day.
That's actually that album cover is Chance the Rapper's The Big Day.
Look at it.
Someone actually recently asked me where that's from. That is from The Wall. After the famous Hammer March scene.
See ya.
This is a reference to Mad Men. Ugh.
A birthday cake without a cake is like a Disney. What the
Yes. I actually meant to say the N-word on accident. This is from Of Mice and Men, the movie, and I only added this scene in. Because I was watching Of Mice and Men in school. That's the only reason why I added this.
Okay, go.
I also found this on the Pinchback server, and this is how I found out about Fritz the Cat. Man, what a movie that is. And I'm not saying it like it's an amazing movie. It was a trip.
Fuck yourself.
1, 2.
That is Sesame Street Counting and Erasing. It's from 1969. It was an animation of this little boy going, 1, 2, erase your shoe. 3, 4, remove the door. Big connect here. That's a scene from Check It Out with Steve Brule. This is one of the first jokes I made for this. This whole segment here was made in December 2021, I believe.
Dirty sex.
Fucking sucks. The floor's gonna miss the corner.
Alright, what's here? Wait, let me just... So that is from Simple Plan's Perfect video. That is from the Moral Oral episode Pleasure, and that is something of me doing green screening for a school project back in 2020.
Excuse me, this is... I need to go. Now what?
What can we do?
Rock one real quick. Hey, what's up, B? What the fuck are you doing, man? Where did you get that shit?
That's also from 8 Mile. Fun fact about this got the video taken down, so I had to put up a re-upload. The song is Backseat of My Car by Paul McCartney.
My baby's so fine.
Bye.
The colors
Fuck someone else.
I say right foot creep.
You girls like to have a cheek with me?
Only a man can fuck me that.
Ain't you the Daniel B?
Fuck yeah!
Hold on to your seat.
Hold on to your seat. That's from Super Wog. Here's the big scene. Also made completely randomly and impromptu. Lots of things happening here. There's so much happening. Oh, fun fact, real quick. That edit of Parappa drowning, that was for something else. That's a deleted scene that I integrate into this. This thing here, I don't know if anyone's ever translated this, but that says YTP is serious business. I'm dead serious. I am dead fucking serious. That says YTP is serious business. If you translate that to YTP is serious business in Japanese, you will find that. But I want to tell you about this deleted scene. I don't know if it's in my renders though. But basically, let me go into quick production. I started this not in December like I thought I did. I started this in January, but I left it behind for a long, long time until July after I finished the Because music video. After that, I think it took about a month to finish. But I don't know if I have the original deleted scene here. I might have to. Oh, there is something else though. This is also a deleted scene. It's very bad quality, but let me see if I can get a better version. No, that's for my Eric Andre YTP. Do I have a better version of this? I might actually have to go into the old VEG files for this. Alright, let me see. What have we got? Parappa effects, Parappa the Disaster, Rapper jokes, TFDS scenes. Alright, there's about 4 VEG files here. I'm going to be right back, and then I'm going to go into these. Hello? 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 Testing. Testing. Well, I'll just quickly make sure all these VEG files have loaded properly. I'm just gonna talk. I'm gonna pretend I'm this floating guy. Oh, I'm floating in space. Ooh. 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 I'm a spooky ghost. Ooh. I'm a flying head. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, now we're back. Intro here. Let's check it out. Let's see what's up. This is a deleted scene. Very deleted. I don't have the original render for this, and Vegas wants to be a bitch and not load. But Oh, what the Yeah, this is what happens when you're in Vegas, guys. Shit like that happens, but meanwhile, I'm just gonna check Parappa effects, see what's up in here. St. Paul, I think this was just me setting up how to like get everything sorted. Yeah, this was just stuff to set up for the bigger scenes. I love this little thing here that you see. I don't know if you can see it on stream, but it's like Parappa getting closer to the camera, and he's like, and that's supposed to be a reference to like, I would roast you, but my mom said I'm not allowed to burn trash. If you guys know that one. What's this one? The tree. Was I supposed to be doing something? Oh, these must have been just some extra stuff that I found that I may or may not have used. What's this though? Welcome to hell, I'll be your guide. I don't remember that image being saved. Alright, next one. What's this? Oh, okay. Mini files. Sup is ready. I think this was just sequencing and editing. Sluts and whores. What is this? Was this for something? I don't remember what that's for. That I think that was integrated into something. Soil. What's this? That's also, I think, for something. I'm trying to find another deleted scene. I don't know where it is though. This is that other scene I showed you. No lag is really good. That's as far as it got. The problem that arises is that a lot of the stuff that I try to do, I need to have ideas for. If I don't have ideas, then it gets binned because I can't think of anything else. So I couldn't think of anything else to do after this point. And then that pretty much died. This is also something I don't remember. I don't know. Yeah, that's also a deleted scene. And this is also where, like, how I found out how to do the trader thing that you see in the... those might be the only deleted scenes. There is one more somewhere. There is one more. But I don't know where it could be. I want to find it, though. Because it's in one of these files. What's this? Alright, that's, you can see, as I was editing, how I've split all these apart from each other. Alright, rapid jokes. What's this one? Some Frank Zappa. Yes. And I only know about it because of MF Doom, because he uses it in Meat Grinder. Also a different edit of that I did as a Twitter thing. What's this? What if a cartoon said fart? What if he stumbled over his words and then he said fart? Alright, that's just bonus stuff. I don't know where this is. I really want to find it because it's cool. And I want you guys to see cool things. But meanwhile, this is not loading. I know it's somewhere. It was a test. It was something that I did before I even started Parappa. I want to find it really bad. Lizzo up. That was for something. Nope. 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 There's other things. Eric Andre. That is the Monkeys YTP I did, which is out. Check it out. No, I don't think it's in here. Shame. Real shame, because it's cool. I'm gonna just check one more time if it's in here somewhere. I don't know if I did a render for it. Oh, wait. It could be in an other stuff folder. I'm just going to check this last folder and then I'm moving on. If I can't find it, I'm moving on. So this folder I'm looking through right now is basically the origin folder for stuff like the Monkeys YTP, the Moral Oral Unfinished YTP, and other stuff like that. Yeah, I can't find it. Yep, well, I'm guessing that scene you'll have to see some other time. I'll try one more trick. I'll search up, because I know I have the original thingers for it as well. Like and when I say original thingers, I mean like the animations for it, but I think that's as far as we're gonna get. Yeah, nah. Missing deleted scene. How did you manage to do the interlace effect? That is by SD Interlace. No, I've never played Driver. SD Interlace. So I'll use an example here. If I can, where's the top? All right, here we go. So you get s_deinterlace auto, deinterlace auto. I use this all the time. And then you got a pattern phase right here. And then you just put that to an odd number, such as 3. And there you go. Amazing. Amazing 3D interlace effect. It actually looks really cool, but I don't use it a lot. I only use it when I want to use it. But yeah, that's about it for this, I'd say. How do I make acid trips? Oh, usually I start off with an idea of what I want to include. I get all the clips for it, put them all together, and then I add just a bunch of random effects. Smorgasbord. My favorites to pick from are usually stuff from the Sapphire effects collection. Those are usually my favorite. No problem, Maris. Oh god, time is running out. I think one more. We'll do one more. And then I think I'm out of here. One more YTP I'm going to go into. I'm going to break down for yous. Choose wisely. There's lots to choose from here. Lots of amazing choices. 2 minutes, 4-minute YTPs. G'day, Band Doug. Which one? It's the last one. And then I'm out of here. The Shining. That could be a good one. Do we want to go into The Shining? Crash Zoom or a TOH3 one? Alright. TOH3. You did suggest Crash Zoom before, so I will say so far it's either Shining or Crash Zoom. Which one? We got to get some deciders here. This is a vote. Shining or Crash Zoom? Ghetto Smosh for the lols. I'd love to do Ghetto Smosh. That'd be cool. So now we got 3. Come on, we need a deciding factor here. We need a decider. It has to happen. We got Shining, Crash Zoom, Ghetto Smosh, a Trias of Horror 3 YTP. What are we saying? Come on, we got to get a decider here. Crash Zoom? Alright, we got 2 votes for Crash Zoom. Raven entry. Oh. It's tied between a Treehouse of Horror or a Crash Zoom. Come on, I really want to get a deciding factor. I don't want to have to, I don't want to have to leave it on a draw and I get to pick. That's not fair. It's not fair if I pick. It's only fair if you guys pick. You guys are the deciders here. Come on. That ain't even my YTP, bruh. Alright, we're saying Crash Zoom. 51 came in with the clutch. I will have to do one more thing after I break this down. So Crash Zoom YTP. Thank you, Maris. That is from the Raven entry. Beforehand, before I begin this, This YTP was originally supposed to be 10 minutes. 10 minutes. But I was way too overambitious with this. And yeah, what you see is what you get. 3 minutes, unfinished. Here we go. Let's break this down. Also, by the way, before, there are also deleted scenes, but all the deleted scenes, a majority were finished and put in auto mind. And most of the deleted scenes are stuff that I couldn't finish in time. But enough yapping.
YouTube poop.
Right fucking now!
Did you just say fucking instead of hug?
Also, real quick, I'm yapping again, but this was one of the first, well, one of the few YTPs that I actually worked from start to finish. So it's not something that I worked on where I did a bunch of different scenes all together. This was just straight through. I took it as it came. I still don't remember like how I did half of this stuff. Like I was watching a lot of Knee Socks and Forful, and speaking of which, this scene in this YTP by Knee Socks inspired this. You can see like where the inspiration comes from in the way that I've done those little squiggles and stuff. Thank you, NJ. There's a lot of stuff happening here. That says don't sexualize me, I am a minor. You can't really read it properly. I like the references. Thank you. Anything else? There's a lot of covers here. I don't remember that cover. I think that's of a Hanadarash album. That right there behind Ben is Smash by The Offspring. That is a Caretaker album. That is an album by a dude called Skeleton. It's a 2010 Vaporwave album. That's Flood by They Might Be Giants. That's Swing You Sinners by Brigand. And that is Hungry for Stink by L7. And then there's a picture of Nirvana. It's the Bleach cover.
Man, can we do this later?
There's a lot of hidden secret references here. That is something from a Mickey Mouse short. That is something called, what is it called? Alabab, A Funny Shave from 1906. It's a classic. Very old classic. That's from Swing You Sinners there.
Okay, for this scene, you're playing a 9-inch.
This was also inspired by these YTP. I can't remember what it was. I think it was from Sore-Headed Teenage Hormones. I'm gonna break all this down. Let's see as I skip to it. Wow, what do you know? Here it is. Was inspired by this section. Cause all that edits were really cool and I wanted to copy them. This was made impromptu. I only know this song because of a My Little Pony YTP. I made this as well. My dad saw this and was like, "What are you making?" It's an interesting scene. It's very random, comes out of nowhere. This was inspired by Take Me Out by Franz Ferdinand. This took ages to make and it got the video blocked because apparently you can't use Take Me Out. So I actually had to mix the finished instrumental with a cover. Yeah, nah, Sebastian, I haven't really seen much of Felix. Big scene here. We analyzed this earlier for the Kalamazoo. That is a fucking Waltman drawing. I don't remember what it was, but that's a Waltman drawing. That's of what's her name from Clashed Friends. I forgot. Was it August? Also, wants 100 pieces for Machine Beyond Basement Stairway. That is a straight verbatim Pet Scott reference. That hand there is mine. That's a cool scene. That little section there was inspired by the color collab by False Flesh. Please check that out.
Has war been declared?
Ben, what are you? I can't believe someone would just throw this away.
Mac tonight.
Throw what away?
There's originally something there as well. I didn't like the joke, so I cut it. But it appears in Automind. It was the part where the Joker was like, "Have you seen what it's like out there, Mac?"
Perfectly good. Dump.
Also unfinished. I finished that for Automind.
He's got a gun. That's his hand. A hand? Good. Take our money. Stop throwing my money at
Stop throwing my money at people.
Fear not, citizen. Oh, I'm just gonna go home and cry.
I love making that joke.
My arch nemesis.
Niggers?
Bit risque of a joke, but that's Jimmy's sentence mix. Jimmy Davis. Jesus Christ. Now this next thing that you're seeing on your screen, I think is the exact reason why this video failed. And that's because I was doing so much over editing. Like this didn't need to be a thing. Also, Pug Nippets, that one goddamn Pug Nippet scene also inspired this too. God, there was so much going on here. This was a cool thing, though. Scene. God. That's unfinished. Jesus Christ.
What? No.
There's a lot of references here.
This guy is especially
I rated so much. I really
Always knew you were a bit weak.
That was the last thing I ever did for Crash Zoom. So I think just perspective of the creator, too much editing, way too much editing. I think that's why this failed, honestly. And it was too much editing to the point where it actually burned me out. I got burnout from this video and I had to, release it as an April Fool's thing. That Rosen part. Yeah, also bonus thing here. I referenced it in my ordinary Rosen. I referenced it for this. Where is it at? Where's the reference? Here.
That was the mistake.
I feel like my Michael Rosen sentence mixing could have used a bit of improvement. But yeah, I think that's about it, really. For the Crash Zoom YTP, there's nothing else I think I can really go into because everything else I finished was for Automind. Any deleted scenes went into Automind and were completed. So this is a pretty much finished YTP at this point. If you want to see the extra bonus stuff, it is in Automind. It's down here. This was the big final finale for the World Tour. And as you can see, there you go. Crash Zoom continued, Crash Zoom continued. That's just finishing off what was left, plus extra bonus jokes. So I think it's time to go. That was the YTP breakdown stream. If you guys want more, tell me now or tell me in the comments when this goes out because I like doing these YTP breakdowns. I think I'm just a bit tired now, so I think I'm gonna head out. But yeah, if you guys want another YTP breakdown stream sometime, I would love to because yeah, saying this right now, like YTP, my YTP phase is nearly over. Like, this is it. This is nearly the end. This next video that's coming out, which is still in production, I was working on it yesterday. Like, after this, that's it. There's no more. So and anything else you see from me, that'll be YTP related will basically just me extra deleted scenes, breakdowns, like more stuff going into the creative process, because I feel like YTPs don't really do that often. I don't feel like they really go into the creative process of how they make their videos. Understandably so, because like a lot of it is impromptu, random. So yeah, you guys want another stream of this? Let me know, because it's very fun to do. It's very cool, and maybe I'll even break down some non-videos, like some non-YTP videos like this one. Stop smoking, we love you. Like, I made this completely through shooting stuff around my backyard. Like, I could even go into stuff like that if you guys are interested. Yeah, I want to be a bit more of an open book when it comes to my exit from doing YTPs full time. But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate you guys turning out. Thank you for the stream. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Nobody ever lends money to a man with a sense of humor.